Welcome back to the Optima Method, where we believe one simple truth: structure creates freedom. Today, we're talking about something that every entrepreneur eventually discovers. Your business will eventually stop growing because of one thing: not the marketing, not sales, not operations, not technology, but the leadership. I often tell business owners the business you're leading today is a reflection of the leader you've become. And that isn't meant to be discouraging. It's actually really empowering. Because leadership isn't something you're born with, it's something you build. After more than 15 years of leading enterprise implementations, managing cross functional teams, coaching executives, and working alongside organizations of every size, I've learned one lesson that never changes. Great businesses don't happen because leaders have all the answers. They happen because leaders create systems that allow people to succeed. That's why I created the Leadership Foundation. If the Vision Foundation provides direction, the Operations Foundation creates the execution, and the Process Foundation documents consistency. That means that the Leadership Foundation develops the person responsible for bringing it all together. Because businesses don't grow beyond the quality of their leadership. Many entrepreneurs believe becoming a leader means becoming the smartest person in the room. It doesn't. Leadership is about creating clarity, providing direction, developing people, making decisions, building that trust, removing the obstacles, helping others perform at their highest level. And the reality is, your team doesn't need a superhero. They need a consistent leader. Consistency is created through systems. That's exactly what this foundation delivers. So, what is the Leadership Foundation? The Leadership Foundation provides practical tools that help you lead with intention instead of reacting to the problems. Whether you're leading one employee or 100, these templates establish consistent communication, accountability, hiring, coaching, and decision making. So let's walk through each resource and see what value this brings to you. Let's start with the one-on-one agenda. One-on-one meetings shouldn't become a status update. They should become coaching conversations. The one-on-one agenda provides a structured format for meaningful discussions between leaders and team members. You'll review progress since the last meeting, current priorities, challenges and roadblocks, professional development, goals, and action items. The purpose here is to create a consistent coaching conversation that strengthens the relationship and improves performance. You'll gain better employee engagement, stronger trust, clear follow-ups, as well as ongoing development. Next is your meeting agenda. Meetings should create action, not consume calendars. The meeting agenda helps every meeting stay focused by documenting the objectives, topics, time allocation, decisions, responsibilities, and the next steps. No more wondering why everyone just met. Everyone should leave knowing exactly what happens next. The purpose here is to run efficient, outcome-focused meetings. You'll gain better communication, productive discussions, faster decisions, and increased accountability. Next is your accountability tracker. One of the biggest frustrations leaders experience is feeling that they're constantly following up. The accountability tracker eliminates uncertainty by documenting commitments, owners' deadlines, and completion statuses. Instead of remembering your who promised what, the systems remembers for you. The purpose here is to track commitments, ensure follow-through, and where you'll gain clear ownership, improved accountability, better execution, and reduced micromanagement. Next is a performance conversation guide. Most leaders avoid difficult conversations. It is very uncomfortable. And not because they don't care, but because they don't know how to approach them. The Performance Conversation Guide provides a structured framework for coaching conversations around performance, expectations, feedback, and improvement. It helps you address issues early, professionally, and consistently. The purpose here is to turn difficult conversations into productive coaching opportunities. You'll gain increased confidence, better employee performance, healthier communication, and stronger leadership credibility. Next is the delegation framework. One of the biggest myths in businesses is it's faster if I just do it myself. Maybe today, but never tomorrow. Delegation isn't giving away work. It's multiplying your impact. The delegation framework helps leaders determine what to delegate, who should own it, expected outcomes, required resources, and the follow-up cadence. The purpose here is to delegate intentionally while maintaining accountability. You'll gain more leadership capacity, stronger employee development, less burnout, and increased business scalability. Next is the leadership dashboard. Great leaders don't manage by emotion. They manage through visibility. The leadership dashboard provides one place to monitor leadership metrics such as team priorities, employee development, open action items, goals, team health, and performance indicators. Instead of knowing how your team is doing, you'll know exactly what is going on. The purpose here is to create visibility into your team performance and leadership priorities. You'll gain better decision making, increased awareness, stronger coaching, and improved strategic leadership. Next is your hiring scorecard. Hiring the wrong person is one of the most expensive mistakes a business can make. The hiring scorecard creates an objective evaluation process for every single candidate. You'll assess their technical skills, cultural alignment, communication, problem solving, leadership potential, and the overall fit. Rather than hiring based on instinct, you'll hire based on evidence. The purpose here is to create a structured and consistent hiring process. You'll gain better hiring decisions, reduced bias, stronger teams, and lower turnover. Next is your interview guide. Every interview should evaluate the same core items. The interview guide includes structured questions that help you uncover experience, behavioral patterns, critical thinking, values, communication, and role readiness. Consistency creates fairness and improves hiring quality. The purpose here is to standardize every single interview process. You'll gain better interview conversations, consistent candidate evaluations, and more confident hiring decisions. Next is the team expectation guide. One of the biggest causes of workplace frustration is unclear expectations. People can't meet expectations they've never been given. The team expectation guide outlines communication standards, performance expectations, responsibilities, core values, team behaviors, and accountability standards. Clarity removes those assumptions. The purpose here is to establish clear expectations for every single team member. You'll gain better alignment, improved culture, stronger accountability, and fewer misunderstandings. Next is the communication plan. The communication is the foundation of leadership. Without intentional communication, confusion spreads quickly. The communication plan defines what gets communicated, who receives it, when is it shared, how is it delivered, and who owns the communication. Instead of hoping everyone stays informed, you build a communication system. The purpose here is to improve organizational communication and transparency. You'll gain better collaboration, reduce confusion, faster alignment, and greater organizational trust. So why do these leadership tools work well together? Leadership isn't one conversation. It isn't one meeting. It isn't one performance review. Leadership is built through hundreds of consistent interactions. Each of these resources supports a different part of that journey. Together, they will help you coach intentionally, communicate consistently, hold people accountable, delegate effectively, hire confidently, develop future leaders, build culture of ownership. And that's how great organizations grow. Not because leaders become superheroes, but because they build systems that help ordinary people accomplish extraordinary things. So, what you'll walk away with after completing this foundation is you'll develop a practical leadership system that helps you lead with confidence, consistency, and clarity. You'll walk away with a repeatable framework for conducting meaningful one-on-one coaching sessions, structured meeting agendas that produce actions instead of wasting time, accountability systems that improve ownership and follow through, a proven guide for navigating performance conversation with confidence and professionalism, a delegation framework that helps you empower your team while maintaining accountability, a leadership dashboard that provides visibility into priorities, performance, and team health, a hiring scorecard that improves candidate evaluation and hiring decisions, a structured interview guide that creates consistency throughout the recruitment process, a team expectation guide that clearly defines standards, behaviors, and responsibilities, as well as a communication plan that strengthens collaboration and keeps everyone aligned. Most importantly, you'll stop leading reactively and begin leading intentionally through the systems that create trust, accountability, and that long term growth you've been looking for. One of my favorite leadership lessons is this: the best leaders don't create more followers, they create more leaders. That's only possible when leadership becomes repeatable, when expectations are clear, when communication is consistent, when accountability is fair, when coaching happens regularly, and when hiring becomes intentional, as well as when delegation develops people instead of simply reducing your workload. That's what this foundation is designed to accomplish. So, if there's one message I hope you remember today, it's this: your business will never outgrow your leadership. Every culture reflects its leader. Every team reflects its leader. Every organization reflects its leader. The Leadership Foundation was built to help you become the type of leader who creates clarity instead of confusion, develops people instead of controlling them, and builds systems that allow your team and your business to thrive. Whether you're leading your first employee or managing a growing organization, these resources will help you establish the habits, conversations, and structure that define exceptional leadership. If you're unsure where to begin, start with our free business operations assessment. It will identify where your leadership systems need the most attention and recommend the foundation that will have the greatest impact on your business. But remember, vision provides that direction. Operations create the execution. Processes deliver consistency. Leadership inspire people to bring it all to life. Thank you again for joining me on the Optima Method. Continue investing in your team. Continue developing yourself. Continue building a business where leadership is intentional, not accidental. Because at Optima Operations Consulting, we believe that structure creates freedom and great leadership creates businesses that people are proud to be part of.